All right, everybody, big waves to you. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Good to see you. Um, so just to let you know about tonight, first of all, thanks for jumping on. This is going to be live streamed in New Age Nation and on my YouTube channel. So you can grab it, share it with your team, get the word out. I'm joined tonight with Ken Bailey, with Chris Doyle, with Todd Rowland, and I'll kind of do the front end part of this, and then turn it to Todd and Chris and Ken and talk to you a little bit about Destin. But we got a special announcement to share with you as well. Okay, so I'm going to kind of get out everything about Destin, Florida, and what we have. But guys, I could not be more excited about this event, and this will be our third annual event that we've had in Destin. But where we're at as a company, where we're at going into 2022, I was actually just sitting with Chris Doyle, Todd Rowland, Ken Bailey, Steve Schwartz together in a room, and we were talking about the excitement around 2022, where the world is, where the world is not only looking for great products to put in or on your body to take care of yourself, but where the world is with financially thinking about, man, I need to have another stream of income. And I said this other night on the call, you need to pat yourself on the back right now because you've made a choice to not only probably do the job that you do every day and work the job you have every day, but also transition it into this business on the side of growing something that turns into residual income. Because most of the world never realizes they have that avenue because somebody don't show up and share with them what we've got in this beautiful industry. And you've done it. And you're going to be able to create this residual income in this company as we grow it, that then you're going to have options. You're going to have options of whether or not to go do other things with the money you get to acquire more assets and ultimately have the time freedom that you want for your family. 2022 is going to be an amazing year for us. And really the road started in Destin, Florida, for me, in my mind. Like that's the event that I've got highlighted. I've got it a big asterisk because of the firepower that's going to be at the event. So I just want to pull it up. I want everybody to understand, because this is live broadcasted. I want to pull up, first of all, the agenda. I want to pull up the agenda and walk you through this, because here's the thing. We're going to kick it off. And the event itself is going to be Friday, Saturday. Okay. And we're already getting confirmations from the executives that will be there, the topics that will be on hand, the rollouts that are going to take place. This is going to be something that you're going to be able to, jumpstart your 2022 with, but it's all going to be focused around being at the point of sale. As we're going to come out of this event, and it's all going to be focused in growing and building your business financially from where you're at to where you want to go. That's where our focus is going to be. And we're going to give you every tool. Every rollout is going to be centered around that. I know Cameron Bott is going to be there from our corporate office. I know we've got a lot of executives that are making plans to be there, and Todd can touch on that in a little bit. But that's Friday, Saturday. We're going to finish that up that night with if you've been to this event before, you know how we do the end of the event party. But guys, we're going to have recognition at this event. We're going to have awards given out. We're going to give away cash, prizes, things like that. But the content, the things that are going to be laid out, is just something that will set your year up. But then going into the Saturday night, I don't know, Andrea, if you want to show that slide, we're going to have a whiteout event. There's actually a word for the whiteout that I can't think of right now. But this whiteout event is going to be spectacular. Like we're holding nothing back. This is going to be something centered around something that we can throw out there all over social media about what we're doing, where we're going, the fun we're having, and people are going to want to be a part of it. People are going to ask questions. What are you doing? hey, I saw your picture with these other people in here. It's going to be strategic, but it's going to be off the chart on that Saturday night. So if you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets. We're about 70% capacity right now. But it always is like this. The tickets are going to go fast now. So I highly recommend you do your own Zoom call with your team. You do your own call. You get your own team on there and you promote this event, because the more people you get into the seat, the more your 2022 is going to expand, because it's going to be a power-packed event. Now, I'm going to swap gears before I bring Coach Todd Rowland on. Thursday is the mastermind event. And we've gotten together with all the leaders, and we wanted to do something really special for the mastermind event. And so we've been brainstorming, and this is going to be like, if you're serious about growing, and I know you are, but I'm talking about serious about going from part-time in this industry to full-time. You know, if you could imagine being at a mastermind event and going, how do I go from where I'm at to $1 million a year, to $1 million of business in this industry? The mastermind is going to be focused on that. We're going to spend a day together. You're going to be catered to that day. But then that evening, I just want to put up a couple of slides, Andrea, if you could. That evening, we're going to come celebrate together everybody that's at that mastermind event. We'll give it just a little bit of, give Andrea time to put it up there. Andrea, did I jump the gun?
No, you're great. They're coming. They're coming.
Okay. All right. Internet sometimes is slow and it takes a little bit to come up there. So give me just a little bit, guys. But we wanted to show you some pictures. We're going to take everybody that night. And it might not come through. I actually had a video from Destin that I had the organization send to us.
These are screenshots. So
okay, screenshots. Go ahead and flip through. Guys, we're going to take you on a dolphin cruise together for everybody that's at that's at the mastermind event. We're going to go out. This is a phenomenal thing, but this is exclusively just our team, just the people that's at the mastermind. We're going to go out. We're going to enjoy time together. We're going to see the dolphins. We're going to go out on a sunset cruise. And it's going to be one of these things, again, that for social media presence, to show people what we're about, it's going to be phenomenal. But memories are going to get made. And this is something that we just want you to experience. But we've also talked about it, and we're like, we want the doers. We want the people that want to grow to be at this mastermind event. And we don't really care if they've been here 15 years or they've been here one day. Like we want everybody to have a chance. And so we put some enrollment options on the mastermind. And so initially over the last couple of months, over the last 2 months, we've said, if you enroll 4 brand partners between when we started the promotion until February the 4th, you'll qualify for the mastermind event. 4 brand partners of 200 points or more. Well, we've changed it. And here's what it is now. Here's what it is now. For you to get into the door of the mastermind, for you to take part in what all is going on, for you to learn, for you to just be in the room with the people that are sharing the strategies to go from where you're at to $1 million a year business, go full time, have the time freedom, but then finish the evening off with a sunset cruise with all of us in Destin, Florida. Enroll 2 brand partners on 200 points or more. We cut it in half, ladies and gentlemen. So the way to get into the door is 2 brand partners. And if you're somebody sitting here, I got another. It's kind of like the, oh, by the way, you know, the Ginsu cutting knives, the Oriental wind chimes. I got an oh, by the way for you, okay? If you enroll after your 2, if you enroll 2 more, total of 4, you get to invite a guest with you to the mastermind event. For every 2 brand partners that you enroll above the 2 that you got to have to qualify, adds a free guest for you that you get to bring with you that's excited, that wants to do it, that wants to be a part. Does that make sense? So if you enroll 4, 2 of those brand partners get you into the door, and then 2 of the brand partners get you a guest into the door. And all you have to do is get this information to Andrea Rosser. She locks you down. I'm telling you right now, get your team on the Zoom, get them fired up around this. And then it's our job not to disappoint you. It's our job to bring to you all the bells and whistles to this event. And I promise you this, we'll do just that. We'll do just that. So without further ado, I'm going to bring over, I know we got Todd Rowland, Chris Doyle, Ken Bailey, all here with us tonight. Here's a couple of the views before I bring Coach Rowland on of the event. Guys, this is absolutely a gorgeous place. So February is incredibly gorgeous here in the month of February. So this is a beautiful event location. You're going to be blown away. But Coach Todd Rowland, I'm going to bring it to you and turn it over to you and let you talk a little bit about the event.
Yeah, Brent, those last 2 pictures there that's from the meeting room. So while we're in the meeting, you have the Gulf view on one side and you have the Bay view on the other side. So we just got to keep everybody paying attention. But here's the deal. Inevitably at a mastermind type event, we always get asked, I've got this brand new person. They're going to be amazing. How do I get them in the mastermind? So that's the reason we put this together, is that we always know that one person, I mean, we may sign up the best person in our business tomorrow and they don't have time, but we know they could be great. There will be no exceptions to the rule, but if you get 4 people sponsored, you get to pick that person and bring them with you. And as Brent mentioned, if you sponsor 6, you could bring 2 people with you. There's only one caveat. There's no limit to the mastermind group, but there is only, we rented the entire boat for the Dolphin cruise and we max out on that boat at 115 people. So I guess, Andrea, the only fair way maybe for us to do it is just the first 115. So if you get 4 people, you can go ahead and designate a spot. I'm bringing a guest. That'll already be in there whether you know who that guest is or not. But if you get 2 people or 4 people, you let Andrea know when that's done. That is that they have to have an auto ship. You can't just pay somebody's way in. They got to be a sponsored rep with a subscribe and save. When that is accomplished, Andrea will lock you down. And like I said, we can have 200 people in the mastermind, but the 115 on the ship, whoever does qualify for the mastermind, breakfast and lunch included, but it is a day of team building together. It's not the Friday, Saturday event will be a lot of great speeches from stage, which, by the way, Brent, the theme of this event is transformation and point of sale or income producing activity. So the whole event is going to revolve around pictures from the transformation throwdown, prize winners, prizes for people who are posting the best in Level Up. All that's going to be recognized from stage. As a matter of fact, I don't think anybody will come that won't get some type of recognition on stage. If they just lose 5 pounds, they're going to be on that stage walking across it with recognition of how much weight they lost. So you want to get there for that. So that's the actual event. But that mastermind will have a number of leaders masterminding together, planning out how we're going to take your business from where it is today to producing you $1 million a year in income. And Friday, Saturday will be really built for our groups of people that are more product centered or very part-time minded. They love our business, but they don't necessarily want to work hard at it. The mastermind is really for people that want to work hard at this, who wants to go out and create a full-time living at this and live a life that 90% of the people will never even, they don't even know it exists. Most people don't know that you don't have to go to work to make a living. You can build an income from home or building on your own time frame, building it in person and live on residual income. So this event sets that up. Chris and Ken, both of you guys have made tens of millions of dollars in the industry. And you guys know the importance of big events. I always say it's never about, are you coming to the event? It's about how many people are you going to get to the event? All of my top leaders, I just told Sonia Infinger 2 days ago, she wanted me to state her goal. And I said, your goal is to get 20 people to Destin, because if you get 20 people to Destin, we won't be able to stop your business, because they'll learn things there that you could never teach them on an individual level. So Chris and Ken, I'll turn it back to you, Brent. Let Chris and Ken share their inputs of a big event.
Todd, if you ask me right now, can you hear me, Brent? Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you ask me everybody on the call tonight, if you ask me what's the number one thing I could do to grow my business right now, I would say attend this event. And that includes Brent and Todd and Ken and Chris. Why would I say that? I've been 21 years in the industry, Brent, 19 years full time. And I can tell you, attending events is the number one thing that I needed when I started. It's the number one thing I needed if I ever got in a rut, needed to get out of that rut. Whatever situation I was in, an event is what I needed. So I know it's the best thing you could do. Not for me or Todd or Ken or Chris or anybody else that's there, but for you and your team. As Todd said, you don't just want to be there, because what's going to happen if you come by yourself, you're going to say, boy, I wish so-and-so was here, or I wish this person was here, or that person was here. And so I just can't stress enough how important it is to be there. And the fact that we're putting on this cruise, this dinner cruise and all that, guys, is in one of the most beautiful beaches in the country. So it's a good time to start traveling again. Hopefully COVID's getting out of the way and all that kind of stuff. So I just urge you to be there if you possibly can. By the way, I'll close with this, Brent, with all these Alabama fans. Congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs. Don't want to upset y'all. I was pulling for Alabama too, but then I feel good that Georgia, after 41 years, and their walk-on quarterback, what a great story. So congratulations. Shaking their head. Now they hate me out there, Brent. But guys, go New Age. We don't even need to talk football. We'll go away from that right now. Chris,
we lost everybody. I saw about 50 people leave the room. No, I'm not going to mention the football game because I don't have a team that's ever going to play in it again, I'm afraid. But I will say this. I will reiterate what Ken said. I just know what events mean. There's no way I can put it into words. I would not be here in Salt Lake City getting ready for meetings tomorrow with these guys if it wasn't for attending an event. And I was told that. I was told I had to come to an event. And I felt like it was, at the time, it was a waste of money. But it changed everything. And it may be your second event. It might be your third event. And I have attended so many events, I don't know how many. But it's the relationships that you build. And it's not just going to be what you hear from the leadership. It's the ones you build the relationships with that may be standing beside you on that boat, or the person that you talk to in the hall. Some of the best tips are from building relationships with the people that you find from around the country. I think we've got a ton of people out there that would say, I met someone, and I know that the relationships are built. I mean, that know someone, whether it's from, I know the Coopers around here, they know people now from other areas. I saw David Daughtry out here. I didn't know David. So all these people that you learn in the relationships that you build. If I was to tell you one thing besides the money, I certainly build this for the money, is the relationships that you get from the people around the country. And that's what these events do. You pull it all together. And the best part is tax deductible. So it's a free vacation. It's a vacation that the government pays for. That's the way I look at it. And I have a good time. And plus it helps grow my team. So I wasn't expecting to speak. I was just going to listen in. So I didn't know y'all were going to have me to say anything, but I love events. So Coach Palmer and I are right here on the same floor. He probably hears me echoing. So
Brent, I'm getting all kinds of texts from Alabama fans. I love the Alabama people. Kim, David, I'm sorry, Alabama. I love Alabama.
I'll say
get to this event and grow that team, and then you can personally attend the national championship when Alabama next year.
We're going. One of the things we talked to Ken and Chris about, me and Todd did just a few minutes ago, is, and Steve Schwartz, is we want this event to be about, we want to pull out of people how they made it big. You know, just think about it, like everybody on this Zoom tonight, like if you can just, success leaves clues. Like I want to be around the people that do it, that don't just say they do it, but they've done it. I mean, Ken Bailey has made millions of dollars in this industry. Chris Doyle, millions of dollars in this industry. That's who I want to learn from. I want to somehow take them back to the beginning of how they built their business, pull it out of them, and then go, that's the gold. That's the gold. When they were working a full-time job and they built this thing, that's how you do it. You know, the blocking and tackling doesn't change. The philosophy doesn't change. Getting to the point of sale, getting in the presence of a prospect doesn't change. It does not change. And at the end of the day, I wear a bracelet around that pretty much what Ken Bailey just said. I don't know if you can see it. It's very small. It says engage. Engage. I've worked for years. Engage. To remind myself, first of all, am I engaging in my business? Meaning, am I engaging in my company? Am I using the products? Am I going all in? Am I engaging in their events? Am I going to a Utah event? Am I going to a Destin event? And then am I engaging my team to the best of my knowledge, to my best of my ability? I'm telling you this here tonight. If you'll engage in this Destin event, if you will engage in the mastermind, every single one of you could enroll 2 brand partners between now and February the 4th if you chose to. Maybe even put in the comments if you dare to, like maybe I will. I believe when you make a decision, you got to announce it. You got to put it out there. You got to tell the world what you're going to do. I will be at the mastermind event. And let me tell you who that's going to benefit the most. You. It's going to benefit you because you're going to grow your business and you're going to be in the presence of people that didn't just say they did it, they did it. They've earned millions of dollars in the industry, and we're going to mastermind with you. And it's not going to be for the faint of heart. That mastermind event is going to talk about the good about the industry, the bad about the industry, some things about the ugly about the industry. But you know what? We never said we were perfect. We just said we're better. We're just better. I mean, this industry, when you can teamwork with people, when you can lock arms with people, they got your back, you got their back, you're going places. There's just a degree of excitement that you can't get going and working a desk job. You can't get going anywhere else, but you can get it here. So, Coach Rowland, any parting comments? Does everybody, hopefully everybody understands how to get to the mastermind.
Yeah, the only parting comment I've got is if a person came to that event that had a desire to do something in a big way, the way this 3-day event is going to be laid out, you'll have every tool in your arsenal to get it done. And I know I've seen a text and a email post floating around that Andrea put out with all the details. And in that is the way to call Brittany at the hotel. I was over there last week, and already at that time, Brittany didn't know how many rooms they had left, but she says we are down to almost none. So it may be sold out, Andrea. I don't know yet. But if it's not, make sure you call, because a $99 room rate or $139 for a beachfront room that time of the year in Destin, Florida is a steal. You'll find that out if you go online and try to book somewhere else around it. It's probably anywhere from 1.5 to 2 times that much. Plus the resort fee is waived as long as you call and do it through Brittany. And that number's out there on that Facebook if you need it.
Perfect. Andrew Rosser, I know you've been behind the scenes in a lot of ways doing this. Anything you want to add before we get off tonight? I want this to be informal. I want it to be something, but guys, we are so excited, and congratulations for registering.
Yeah.
Congratulations for being there.
Hey, Brent, one question real quick. Yes, so spouses can obviously come to the mastermind, but if that's going to be the case, you need to tell Andrea when you qualify, because that head count will all matter for the boat. Yeah, we consider male and female a business. I mean, y'all are in it together, whether you're both on the front lines or not. It is a group effort if it's going to succeed.
Sign 2 and you can cruise.
Sign 2 and you can cruise. I like that. Dang, Ken. Good gracious.
Yeah.
I love that. So
The only thing that I'm going to add is, because I'm having some people message me that they don't have their tickets yet, but they want to reserve their spot on the boat. And so I think, to be fair, we're going to have to say you've got your Eventbrite, and then you've got your people, and then you can RSVP to me. Pretty please.
yeah, and I'll tell you why we're doing that. All of this cost quite a bit of money. So
Brent,
we
since I went over there and booked the boat, we'll just put it out there. It's $45 a person on the boat. That's
Yeah,
just for the
yeah.
boat ride, not to include food or the
And
event.
we got to pay for all the spots. So up front on our credit cards. So this is not something corporate is doing. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for understanding that. And at the end of the day, we're doing this because we know what it'll do for your business. So put a big asterisk on those dates and make the commitment now and go, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there and make it happen, guys. It will be worth it. I promise. Thank you for being on tonight. God bless. We love each and every one of you. And we're grateful for you and your partnership.
Time to roll.
Have a good night.
Get to and
Level up.
cruise.
Thanks,
Awesome,
guys.
you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ball time.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
guys.